I'm Deputy Goff. I've been with the Sheriff's Office 5 years now, currently assigned to the Court Services Division. I was a truck driver. I drove local delivery, driving a semi for 16 years. I always had the desire to be a cop when I was a kid. My plan was to go in the Air Force, try to be a military cop or an aircraft mechanic, which is two totally polar opposites, but that's where I was at. And like I said, I fell into a good job in high school and never made that progression. So fast forward 16 years, I kind of got to the point in life where I needed to make my mind up if that was what I was going to continue to do the rest of my life or if I was going to change careers. I thought I knew what I was getting myself into. You know, I mean, I signed up, I was going to be a cop. I was going to go drive around and pull people over, and everything just kept happening so quick with the Sheriff's Office as far as the hiring process. And then, you know, I accepted the job and everybody's talking about all the different things that you could do here. And then I kind of found out real quick, yeah, you don't go to the road right away, which, you know, at the time I was kind of like, well, that's not exactly what I signed up for. But in hindsight, it's worked out to be the best thing possible because it teaches you everything that you don't know leading up to what you think you want to go do. So the Sheriff's Office does a really good job preparing you for the career path that you really choose to go. Well, for one, my kids being proud of what I do. Like, you know, they're proud to call their dad a police officer. From the work aspect of it, I've had a couple inmates that have told me in the past, you know, I made a big difference in their time here, you know, because I treated them like a human. That I made a difference in their world, not just their day or, you know, their sentence, but maybe inspired them a little bit to be better. I have race cars, and I like to spend my time doing that. So when I was a kid, little guy, like 3 years old, my dad was a mechanic on a race car. So my dad was an avid race fan, took me to the races every weekend. That's kind of what we did. When I turned 9, they bought me a go-kart and I started racing competitively. And I did that for 10 years, and then in 2001, I started driving a race car for somebody else. And then 2002, decided it would be a lot easier to do it for myself and bought my first race car, and now I've been racing 19 years in a big car, or full-size cars. I have 2 sprint cars and a dirt modified. I've raced all over the country and yeah, had a lot of fun. My favorite memory from racing would be the time spent with family and friends in the shop building cars and preparing them. You know, we take piles of bolts and metal and we make a car out of it, and we go to the racetrack and win a race, and that's really exciting. So it'd have to just be the time spent with friends and family doing it. I am Chad Goff, and I am the Johnson County Sheriff's Office.